Imagine you're 67, perched at the edge of your favorite armchair, your grandkids sprawled on the rug, eyes wide as you spin a tale from your youth. The day you caught your first fish, the glint of the sun on the lake, the damp earth under your boots, even the triumphant whoop you let out as you reeled it in. Every detail's crisp, vivid, alive. Now twist that scene. You're grasping for the story's thread. The words dissolve, the kids fidget, and a cold dread creeps in as you realize the memory slipped away. Which future do you claim? Here's the electrifying truth. Memory loss isn't some grim reaper waiting at 65. Neuroscience has ripped the curtain back, exposing habits, practical, powerful moves that can shield your brain, sharpen your recall, and keep your mind blazing bright for decades. In this video, we're diving deep into 7 brain-boosting habits, each forged in the fires of cutting-edge research to halt memory decline and turbocharge your cognitive health past 65. Ready to seize the reins of your mental destiny? Buckle up. Here we go. First, let's talk motion, because your body's hustle is your brain's lifeline. Picture a senior in a bright tracksuit, striding through a park as autumn leaves swirl, their breath puffing in the crisp air. Inside their head, it's a symphony. Blood surges to the hippocampus, that tiny seahorse-shaped memory vault, bathing in oxygen and nutrients. The Journal of Alzheimer's Disease says aerobic exercise. Think brisk walking, swimming laps, or cutting a rug to your favorite tune revs up this flow, keeping the hippocampus plump and punchy. Then there's BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that floods your brain when you move. Scientists call it miracle grow for neurons because it spawns new cells, links them up, and armors them against decay. A University of British Columbia study tracked seniors sweating it out for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. 6 months later, their memory scores soar by 25%. Picture this. A retired teacher, 68, starts a daily walk after breakfast, her dog trotting beside her. Within weeks, she's recalling neighbors' names she'd forgotten for years. Or a couple, both 70, twirling to Elvis in their living room, giggling as they trip over each other's feet. Every step's a brick in their brain's fortress. No marathons required, just steady effort. Imagine lacing up your sneakers, feeling the rhythm of your stride, knowing you're not just burning calories. You're building a sharper mind. That's habit 1, and it's a game changer. Now let's dig into diet, because what you fork into your mouth can either fortify your brain or fray it. Visualize a feast, a slab of salmon, pink and glistening, flanked by a heap of blueberries so dark they shimmer, a scattering of walnuts with their earthy crunch, and a pile of spinach leaves gleaming like emeralds. These aren't just treats, they're brain elixirs. Harvard researchers found omega, 3 fatty acids in fish like salmon act like a brake on cognitive decline, slowing the rust that creeps in with age. Blueberries brim with antioxidants, zapping oxidative stress, that sneaky cellular wear and tear that dims your mental lights. Walnuts dish out DHA, a fat your brain guzzles to cement memories tight. Then there's the Mind Diet, a genius mashup of Mediterranean and DASH principles. Rush University says seniors who follow a hardcore slash their Alzheimer's risk by 53%. Picture this. A widow, 66, swaps her nightly fries for a salmon fillet and a side of kale. Months later, she's acing her grocery list without a cheat sheet. Or a man, 71, downs a blueberry smoothie every morning, grinning as he remembers his wife's quirky coffee order from 40 years back. Ditch the processed junk. Grab a handful of nuts or a fish taco instead. Here's a quick one for you. What's your favorite brain-boosting snack? Toss in the comments. I'm dying to steal some ideas. Next, we got mental gymnastics, because a brain that sweats stays tough. Imagine a senior at a rickety kitchen table, pencil scratching over a crossword, or nestled in a warm recliner, lost in the dog-eared novel's twists. That's cognitive engagement, pure muscle building for your mind. A Rush University study shadowed older adults who devoured books, wrestled with puzzles, or strategized over chess. Those brainiacs were 47% less likely to face Alzheimer's down the road. Why? Challenging your noggin piles up cognitive reserve, extra neural highways that detour around age's roadblocks. Learning a new trick, like knitting a lumpy scarf or plucking a tune on a guitar, sparks fresh circuits too. Picture this. A retired mechanic, 69, picks up watercolor painting. His first canvas is a mess, but a year later, he's framing landscapes and reciting old work buddies' birthdays like a Rolodex. Or a woman, 73, tackles Sudoku daily, her kitchen stacked with completed books. She swears it's why she never forgets her grandkids' soccer schedules. It's not just play, it's power. Ever wanted to learn something wild, like salsa dancing or coding? What's your dream skill? Hit the comments. I'm betting it's epic. Sleeps on deck, your brain's silent superhero, scrubbing it clean while you snooze. Picture a senior tucked under a patchwork quilt, chest rising slow and steady, while inside their skull, a night crew mops up the mess. The National Institute on Aging says deep sleep flushes out beta amyloid, that gooey protein linked to Alzheimer's, keeping your brain's gears slick. Skimp on shut-eye, and it stacks up, clogging your recall like a rusty pipe. Seniors need 7 to 9 hours, and consistency's gold. Nature Communications found steady sleepers trounce erratic ones on memory tests. Imagine your brain as a chaotic desk. Sleep's the organizer, filing keepers, shredding trash. One guy, 67, used to burn the midnight oil. Then he set a bedtime, ditched his phone, and woke up remembering dreams from decades ago. Ever notice how a good night's rest sharpens random details? Like where you parked last Tuesday. That's sleep magic. Try this. Dim lights at 8 p.m. Swap doom scrolling for a book and let your brain reset. It's not downtime, it's brain time. Social connections next, because isolation's a brain killer, and people are your power-up. Picture a crew of seniors at a picnic table, swapping tales over lemonade, their laughter echoing through the trees. A University of Michigan study of 3,000 adults over 65 found tight social bonds slash cognitive decline by 70%. Chatting fires up your prefrontal cortex, memory's wingman, while melting cortisol, the stress hormone that gnaws at your hippocampus. Imagine a widower, 70, joining a bowling league. 6 months in, he's cracking strikes and reciting teammates' quirks like a pro. Or a woman, 68, hosting a card night. Her rummy skills are rusty, but her recall of old hands is razor sharp. Connections a spark. Call a friend, join a club, or crash a family barbecue. What's your go-to way to stay social? Cards, coffee chats, or something offbeat? Drop it below. I'm all ears. Stress management's crucial, because a wired mind loses its edge fast. Visualize a senior on a porch swing, eyes shut, breathing deep as a breeze rustles the leaves. Chronic stress pumps cortisol into your brain, shrinking the hippocampus and scrambling your thoughts. But here's the save. A neurobiology of aging study showed 8 weeks of mindfulness beefed up memory zones in seniors' brains. Yoga, a slow walk, or just counting breaths can tame the storm. Picture this. A retired nurse, 66, burned out and forgetful, starts Tai Chi in her garden. 3 months later, she's serene and nailing her shopping list sans notes. Stress is your brain's weed. Calms the water. Try 15 minutes of quiet today. Feel the haze lift. Last, grab purpose, because a brain with a mission never quits. Imagine a senior at a community garden, hands muddy, pride blooming with every tomato. The Journal of Gerontology says purpose-driven seniors had 20% less cognitive decline. Dopamine's the juice, keeping you sharp and jazzed. It's not about heroics, volunteering, mentoring, or tending a hobby works. One man, 72, tutors kids in math. Now he's got a fan club and a memory like a steel trap. Purpose is your fire. Find yours and watch your brain glow. Here's your 7. Move. Eat smart. Flex your mind. Sleep deep. Connect. Chill and chase meaning. All science backed to keep you sharp past 65. Picture yourself thriving. Active, fueled, curious, rested, linked, calm, and driven. Don't just watch. Start one today. Tell me in the comments which habit your pick and why. I'm reading every single one, so don't ghost me. Want more brain hacks to stay unstoppable? Smash that subscribe button. Let's keep your mind blazing together.